Hey everybody, welcome back to Cedar Creek Homestead. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's dreary here today. We got a little bit of snow and a little bit of some freezing stuff overnight. Nothing that's hampered our travels. Blade's out in it, and he called us a little bit ago and he said the roads are fine, but he's really cold. The temperature has dropped. For some of you that live in other areas, it's probably not cold for you. But for us here in Oklahoma, we're not really used to extremely cold weather. Blade works on commercial HVAC, and so he's on the roofs of a lot of buildings that he takes care of whatever the company happens to be having an issue with. And so he is really cold. So we've got a pretty warm supper lined up for this evening. We're going to have mashed potatoes and gravy and some things that'll warm him up. But I wanted to take time. We are decorating for Christmas and getting everything just how we want it to have a cozy Christmas. And that includes cleaning up a few stains that our darling little grandboys have made. And I'm going to bring you a recipe now. Now, full disclosure, Cheyenne and I tried another recipe, probably a week or so ago. And I wrote on the counter, and we were gonna, but it didn't work. And that recipe was a vinegar, water, and borax recipe. This one is a similar recipe. It doesn't have any vinegar, but it does have borax and water. And we change out the vinegar for baking soda. And so I'm going to give you the recipe for that. This is supposed to take care of surface stains and watermarks and things like that you might possibly have on your cabinet fronts or on your walls or other areas that you want to get things spick and span before you have guests come in for the holidays. And so the first thing you're going to need is you're just going to need a bowl or a pan or whatever. I'm going to use my little enamel pan here, and I'm going to add 1 cup. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of hot water to this bowl. Now you can make this in any amount that you want, but it's not going to be something that you're going to be able to make a whole bunch of it and keep it, because there's not anything that's going to prevent this from molding and going bad on you. So you want to make it in small batches, and you'll see how easy it is here to put together and how easy it would be to just make up another batch. So 1/2 cup of hot water. We're also going to use a tablespoon of baking soda. Now we buy big bags of baking soda, and we put it in containers to keep fresh. And we use it in different, we have some in the laundry, and we have some in the bathrooms, and we have all over the farm we use baking soda. And so I've added 1 tablespoon of baking soda to the hot water. And now I'm going to add I always have trouble with this ring on this particular lid. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of borax to this mixture as well. I'm going to put that right in there. And I'm just going to give it a little mix right there. I'll try to tilt it so that you can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to on this or not. Huh? So you can see it's just a little slurry of the ingredients mixed together. Okay, and so I'm going to make a few little marks here. Okay.
I forgot they can't see.
Just so that you guys can see. I'm going to make a few little marks on my countertop. Okay. And we'll see if this works. So you just dip your towel in this. Now this does not cost much at all. I can tell you that this has a little bit of grit to it, and it's a lot of grit. This has a little bit of grit to it. The detergent hasn't totally dissolved, but if you want to get it totally dissolved, give it a little bit more time. or also I would say your water a little bit harder than mine was. But you can see this is wiping right off of here. Now, okay, wiping right off. Now I made a batch of apple butter. Can you?
Hang on. I can take it off though.
Now I made it a batch of apple butter, and it splashed up on my counter here, right here. Now right here is where fingers have been going in, so that's not going to come off. But you can see that I've got some things on these white cabinets, and I'm just simply going to that's just a matter of just giving it a little wipe and not even much elbow grease.
Yeah, I like this stuff.
Now, if you've got very sensitive skin, I would say that you might possibly want to wear gloves just so that the borax and the baking soda doesn't mess with your skin. And I'm making a dripping on my little snowman down there.
You gonna try and see if it works on the wall?
And I've had some little artists marking on my wall with their pencils. And we're going to just give this a shot. Now try this in an inconspicuous place for your house. I tried on another patch, not with this cleaner, but another one. And it did strip the paint down to the original that was under there. But we have intentions of painting, so I wasn't upset about that. But you're going to be upset if it strips your paint off the wall. So we're just going to give it a shot and see if it takes it off.
Now this is pencil.
This is pencil.
Hey, it's working.
And I'm sure with much more elbow grease. If you could see behind me, I've got little creatures crawling up me, little grandkids wondering what in the world Meemaw's doing washing the wall like this. Now this is Crayola. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to see if this cleaner will take this off.
A little bit more elbow grease it would.
A real good scrubbing, and this would come right off. So praise the Lord, I found something that'll take this off of my walls. Let's see if this green one.
What are you doing?
So you can see that it is definitely taking this off. I don't see anywhere where the paint's coming. It's going to be, you know, you're going to have to use a little bit of elbow grease. And trust me, just plain water and elbow grease does not take it off. You're going to have something to get this off with. And it's taking this pencil right off of here. We've cleaned up pencil, we cleaned up crayons, and probably some colored pencil too. I will tell you that if you really want to get it good, you're going to have to, you know, put a little bit of elbow grease in it, but elbow grease is free. And we have these 3: hot water, baking soda, and borax. And you can tell that you would be able to make a lot of batches with the box of borax and the baking soda. With those few ingredients, we've been able to make something that's going to clean up the walls, clean up the counters, the countertops, the cabinet faces, or probably any other place that you really need to have a good little scrub. Only other thing that I would tell you is that I would probably, if you've got sensitive skin, I would definitely wear gloves, just simply because you're dipping in baking soda and borax both, which can be kind of mean to your skin. So consider wearing gloves. We hope that you've enjoyed this little video. We just chuckled when we tried the other recipe, because I wrote on the bar like I just did this time, and it did not budge. Not one drop of it came off. It just stayed there. So it was kind of humorous, really. But anyway, we hope that you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, cleaning videos or videos where we try something that we read about to see whether it really works or not, drop us a line in the comment section and just, you know, give us your feedback on that. Stay with us. Tomorrow we'll be bringing you a recipe that will help you in your preparations for Christmas with appetizers or desserts or whatever the case may be. It's a budget stretcher. It's a money saver. That's kind of the same thing. Oh well. And it'll save you some time, and you'll enjoy the fact that you can have convenience that's also homemade. So stick with us. And until next time, guys, this is Josie. Cheyenne's behind the camera. And until next time, we love you. We really do. Keep looking well to the ways of your household. Until next time, we're gone.